Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh yeah, no, it's got a wide angle, I think. Let me see.
Do that way.
Nope, it'll see me. It can see up to there. And then all the way up to...
So it can see that?
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, smart ass. So I forgot to, you know, get everybody involved on this part, but the new gasket is on and just got the piston ring in, or the connecting rod. This bolt here, okay, I'm lost for words, but it's on. It distracted me. Everything's connected. I just gotta drop this down, and then it can be bolted down. But that won't be today because I've had one too many beers, and I don't want to screw it up and take this apart again. So voila. Go. The rest is just bolting everything back together, but like I said, I'm gonna do that. You son of a bitch. I'll do that tomorrow. Got guests over. Brother-in-law just wanted to come over and BS for a while. So,
apparently he's a ball gazer because he looked at that.
I didn't look at it that time. I'm busy. See that? I numbered my bolts.
Did it?
I did. I numbered my schnuts.
Smart though. It's very important.
So this is all off camera, obviously, but I had a major brain fart on how to put the piston in. I had it still attached when so obviously I pulled this off, the piston was still attached to the connecting rod, and I'm trying to put it back together. I'm like, okay, I gotta put this on. So I put this on before, and I'm like, well, I can't put this down if this is in the way. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, oh, right, I gotta take off the piston before I can do that, dummy. So, yeah, see, you know, when you don't really do it that often, you don't really think about it, you kind of forget. But yeah, missing
We've
out.
only torn it apart twice.
Torn
this
it
is the
completely
second
apart.
time.
Completely apart. This is the second time.
This is the second.
Yeah, and the last time was.
It was the clutch that you took apart every goddamn
Yeah,
year.
clutch. Yeah, I know that inside out. Yeah, clutch I know inside and out, so I'm not worried about that. But the motor, you know, that's something I don't do every day. So, like I said, I'm not a licensed mechanic. I'm just a garage freaking schmutz working on my stuff. So,
Same money.
yep, just trying to save some shekels.
So, want a ratchet? Oh, you got all your ratchets there.
Yeah, I got it.
You can dial these. Just get them in. I mean,
I think it's a
seated.
14. Nailed it.
Even just by hand.
Yep, just like that. I don't want to torque anything down right now. Not yet. It's just those two, those four, and then, yeah, I'll go through the torque specs when the time comes. Cool. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to do today. Was I just cleaned up a bunch of the surface mating surfaces, clean this up, and then get this on. And yeah, the rest should be just super simple. Get the head back on, put it on top dead center, time it, and easy peasy. All right.
A few moments later.
Hey, I thought you were gonna help me. Man, that's how I make my, well, not my living, but that's how I make videos. You gotta be able to be recorded. Yeah, do you want to help me or not? You just want to hide from the camera. Come on, you jam tart. You jam tart sissy. I thought you were gonna help me with these. Huh? No? I tell you. It's hard to find good helpers these days. Are you gonna help me or what? Or are you just gonna hide underneath the table? No, that's I have to record. Okay, so a little bit of time in between of when I torqued those down to right now. It's probably been about a week and a half. I just haven't been able to come out and work on the motor and the Grizzly. So I really want to get it all back together. Oh, did do a little bit of painting, but that's nothing. So so hopefully today I'm gonna get the cylinder head on. I got to still do some cleaning on there. Get that on, bolted up, get the timing chain back on, put it in time, and yeah, hopefully get this motor back into the Grizz soon. And then from there, it's just putting everything back together, but it's just getting all this back. It's been kind of a whirlwind with this whole COVID-19 thing going around. I'd like to spend more time in the garage, but my wife has to work, and I have to still work, so. And in the meantime, I have to keep my son entertained, and me being in the garage working on the motor, he wants to help, but I mean, it's, you know, there's only so much he can do, so. And there's only so much he can do in here to keep himself entertained. So it's kind of tough trying to keep a 6-year-old busy in here, because I'll work for half an hour. He's like, Dad, I'm bored. It's like, okay, let's go inside. So right now he's in bed. I got some time, make the best of it, and yeah, make some progress. All right, stick around. Thanks. Okay, I'm okay. Progress report. Cylinder head's on. I wasn't gonna bore you guys with putting it back together because it's the same way as it came apart. So, excuse me. Yeah, so the only things I have to do left is the seal, but on the back side, there's a seal that's leaking. And then I have to get my wet clutch out because I got to do some work to that. I got a new gasket for here. Got a new gasket for that side right there. Yeah, when it goes back in, once I have it all the connections all watertight and whatnot, I'm gonna keep this whole back end apart, and we're gonna take it to the car wash and give it a good pressure washing. She needs it. This is almost good to go. I have a couple more things to do. Like I said, this side right here, it's all oily. I just got to fix that up. Got the seal for that. Maybe I'll clean up these pipes. Who knows? I just kind of want to get it back in and just get it going. That's all I really care about. Just get it back up and going, and I can worry about cleaning it after. With all the plastics off, it's pretty easy. So yeah, engines together. Gonna work on refurbishing my front and rear rack, and then these two pieces are for the back here, and then the front ones, it's way too hard. Like, I'd have to take the whole front end apart, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna mask it off and clean it and tape it. These are the pieces I'm talking about right here. So I'm just gonna mask it off, give it a good clean right here, and just spray bond it right here. Bam, bam, done. Done, son. The rest is covered by the plastic, so I'm not going to worry about the stuff back there. It's just right here where you can see. And welcome back. So I got my wet clutch out, and I got a couple clamps here so I can get all these C-clips off, then I can get to the stall springs. So when I bought my EPI clutch kit, it came with a higher stall for the wet clutch, but I'm actually going to get rid of those, put the OEM springs back in, and then I'm going to do the slug kit from JBS Performance, which go into these slots around the whole wet clutch. And yeah, that'll actually engage it quicker instead of spinning and then popping open, which creates more wear on the wet clutch. I mean, I don't have that many kilometers on this one, so I'm not too worried. It still looks really good. And yeah, just gotta do a little bit of cleaning around here from the old gasket material. I'll pop this off, and yeah, getting those springs off is a bit of a bear. I remember doing it last time, and I struggled on a few of them for sure. So yeah, I'll pop this off, and then I'll get back at you. All right, time to pull all the EPI stall springs out and put the factory ones back in. So last time I remember this was really not fun to get out. So I can't remember which side it was to start on. Yep, it's gonna be one of them. Well, this tool made it easy. Well, popping it out anyways. Putting it back in, that's a different story. But yeah, this concludes our working on the wet clutch. Not too shabby. That was actually a little bit easier than what I remember, because I remember the first time I did it was a real pain in the butt, and I remember putting just spreading that one washer out a little bit with a flat blade, and it made it a lot easier. Heck of a lot easier. So I'm just gonna give this a cleaning. Everything inside the drum looks good. Everything here looks good. So far so good. I'm just waiting for the slugs and another piece for the clutch from JBS Performance. So yeah, those are going to come in, and then this is good to go back in here. Cool. Thanks for joining me, and if you like this kind of stuff, let me know. Maybe I'll bring other people's quads in here and work on them. My brother-in-law's got a 660 Grizz, and he wants to upgrade his tires. He's got ITP mud lights, which are pretty much toast. He wanted these tires, which I was gonna give it to him, but I spent so much money on refurbishing this and a lot of pieces on the quad that now I need to run these tires for another season, because I'm not getting money from YouTube. So it's gotta wait another year. I have plans for a separate whole separate rim and tire setup. The rims I want, they're a composite, so there's no metal. They're all a composite rim, which is pretty freaking sweet. So they should be super light, and the tire that I want is super light with it doesn't have an aggressive side lug like the silverbacks do, but the lugs are just as deep. So, and they're going to be 33.5s. So to fit 33.5s, it means my running boards, that's going to be switched out. So I got plans. Plans are coming, but yeah, this first for now, and then 33.5 tires coming. Gonna be freaking wicked. All right, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe, like, all that good stuff. All right, cheers. Take care.